Hey, echo, echo, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, down tone. Never a home. Shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back.
Welcome, everybody. The path to the national championship begins now. I'm Forrest Hunt, pleased to be joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Villanova Wildcats going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Guys, the Bulldogs come in with plenty of tournament experience, but this time they've got a pro-caliber player in the mix. With MP out there, this could be a big year for this team.
And Greg, what are your thoughts on Villanova?
Well, we all know that this team revolves around Denzel Pryor, and that's not a knock against them at all. Pryor is the top scorer in the nation for a reason, and it's just hard to see anyone knocking this team out of the tournament while Pryor is at full health. He is that good.
Tournament tipping off here for these two teams, and we'll see who will advance.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there. And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
Charles, covered by Torres. Charles' shot's good.
And never a doubt that Pryor can score the ball, but what a great pass to an open teammate.
From deep, MP nailed from three-point land. And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tournament, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games. They could be one of the dark horses in the field.
Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. And Villanova the other way now. Now Watson. Off on the layup. And here are the Bulldogs. On the wing, MP. Charles defending. MP outside. The three is up. Again, MP missing. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even one seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
Pass to Levins. MP outside. Let's go from three. And once again off the mark by Gonzaga.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. But not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Torres covered by Watson. MP outside. Shoots the three. Again, MP missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
To the paint. Here's Crawford. And it's blocked by Blackman. To the middle. Here's Charles. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Levins. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
Now here's Blackman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the Bulldogs call time.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting.
Cats making a switch here.
For Villanova.
Here's Crawford. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. MP with it. He's picked up by Pryor. MP outside. Fires from deep. And it's Fisher with the rebound. Pass to Pryor. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And how about that concentration there from Pryor? Able to absorb the contact and finish. Nice work.
Lane, Blackman defending. From deep, MP. The second chance effort, stolen by Fisher.
And Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special, it's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
So they take the lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the three ball is good.
MP showing you how dangerous he can be from deep. He knows he's got to possess a three ball at the pro level, and he's working on it.
Blackman with it. The pass to Parker. And he jams it with authority.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
A nice shot by MP.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Fisher with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
From deep, MP. And again, Gonzaga with the triple.
MP, one of the bigger names in college. Built a following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on the campus.
The pass to Parker. Watson. Here's Parker. Pocket 4. Fisher covered by MP. The three from Denzel Pryor. It's hauled in by Lane.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
MP outside. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind him.
And that concludes the first half. Bulldogs out in front, leading by 7. Glad to have you with us as we get into the second half action here in the opening round on 2K Sports. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
And, you know, for your point guard to have more turnovers than assists, that is not the ratio the coaching staff is looking for. No way.
Yeah, I don't care what else you're doing on the floor. That's not a good look. He's got to make better decisions with the ball in his hands. And Villanova has been one of the more dominant teams of late. A couple of titles back in 2016 and 18. Hard to beat that amount of success.
MP outside. The tray. And the Bulldogs another three. And as you said, Villanova always a threat to go all the way every year.
The program has done a great job of finding consistent success. Great coaching and recruiting, obviously part of it. One of the premier programs in the nation. When you talk about the Bulldogs, they've become the power of the West Coast.
Over the last 20 years, Gonzaga is the only West Coast team to make a title game. So incredible when you remember their humble roots.
Quinn Blackman, shooting 2.
Shooting 2. It's hard to watch Villanova in action and not think back to their epic upset over Georgetown in the 1985 championship game.
And good on the second, so he makes both. And about Nova's epic national title in '85. In addition to maybe being the greatest upset in hoops history, the Wildcats' performance is also known as the perfect game.
Yeah, it's still incredible. The Cats shot almost 79% as a team. An amazing feat of game planning by the coaches and execution on the part of the players.
Pass to Charles. Yes! Great play by Pryor to set it up.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
From deep, MP knocks down the three ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep, MP. Second chance shot. And Crawford lays it up and in.
Do not call Gonzaga a mid-major. It's small in size, but large in stature in college basketball. They've become a top 5 program and a contender for national titles.
Here's Parker. Shoots from 12. Doesn't go for him. Now here's MP. Charles defending. And here's MP outside. Good on the three-point shot. Despite not being a so-called power conference, Gonzaga can play with anyone in the nation.
They played in 2 of the last 5 title games. No one else has done that.
Great open look there.
Matching baskets from the... perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
From deep, MP. Here's Crawford. And he gets it to go.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside Charles. Watson. That three off the mark. On the wing, MP. Charles defending for three. And MP good for three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Over the last few years, Gonzaga has been really producing some NBA talent. A few first-round picks, including All-Star Domantas Sabonis.
You get guarded. You get guarded.
There's the triple. And the Bulldogs, another three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Parker makes it off the glass.
Jay Parker.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Time called here. The Bulldogs decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Into the lineup for Gonzaga. Substitution for the Wildcats. In for your Bulldogs. Substitution for the Wildcats.
Inside. Charles' shot's good. For this Bulldog program, this uptick in NBA talent has been incredible.
Really quite remarkable for a small school in Spokane, Washington, to produce so many guys of late. Brandon Clark, Zach Collins, Rui Hachimura, Domantas Sabonis, as Greg mentioned. Really an impressive alumni.
From deep, MP drills it from outside.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoop, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
The Bulldogs on offense. Three-pointer. And the Bulldogs, another three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Pryor up top. Over Crawford. And it's Pryor missing. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Levens. MP outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Wildcats. Charles, covered by MP. It's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, MP, covered by Watson. MP outside. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Smart decision by MP, calling his own number in the pick-and-roll game.
Outside, Watson. Shoots from the baseline. Pryor. Here's Justice. There's the block. Now here's MP. Charles defending. MP outside. Launches it. And the Gonzaga Bulldogs will move on.
Wow, that was not even close. I was hoping for a more competitive game, but hey, these blowouts happen sometimes.
Amazing to watch. MP willing them to victory. We'll see if he can repeat that performance next time out. I wouldn't bet against him.
And that wraps up our opening round coverage. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in round two.
Hey, hey, dial tone, dial.